chapter 4, financial forecasting and planning. So in chapter 4, this chapter is based on your assignment, group assignment is based on this chapter. So assignment you dalam 20% tak silap. Okay, 20% group assignment, nanti kita check balik berapa persen. So again, your group assignment is based on this topic. Okay, so chapter 4 is about financial forecasting and planning. So when we talk about financial forecasting and planning, it is to estimate the future financial requirement in advance of when the financing will be used. Okay, so in generally, there are two types of financial forecasting and planning where the firm will forecast or plan based for the long term and also for the short term planning. Okay, so for the long term planning, it will take 3 to 5 years. Okay, and the planning or the forecasting, it will affect on the company financial statement. Okay, when we talk about financial statement, it will involve with the balance sheet and income statement. Okay, for example, kalau you ada ambil company Panasonic, okay, for the Panasonic, so the Panasonic in year 2021 dia tak close lagi, dia punya sale katalah 2020 annual report you dah dapat kan, annual report pada Panasonic 2020 report, dia punya balance sheet and income statement, how it look like, you dah nampak dah, and then the company will project, okay, what happened in the next 2 years, next 3 years. Dia akan forecast, katalah revenue, the current revenue is 500 million. So the current revenue is 500 million, then they need to forecast based on the certain scenario. Okay, based on the worst case scenario or the worst case or the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, that mean kalau business dia tak bagus, what happened with the sales of the company or revenue of the company. Kalau dia predict that the business will be good, which is under best case scenario, so the revenue will increase by how much. So the projection on the sales, the projection on the company sales, definitely it will affect on the company net income and also debt and equity. So the long term, again, the financial forecasting and planning, when the company forecast on the long term, actually it forecasts what happened, the effect. The forecasting will directly affect on the company financial statement, which is its balance sheet and income statement. Okay, in this subject FIN420, we are not discuss on the long term financial forecasting and planning. Kita cuma tengok short term planning and forecasting. Okay. Yang ni untuk student finance adalah kita akan discuss. Alright. For the short term financing, this is the forecast about the based on the quarterly or based on the yearly basis. Okay, so generally the format typically used in cash budget, which contain revenue projection and expenses in the month in which they are expected to occur for each operating unit of the company. So for the short-term financial forecasting, which is based on the quarterly basis, so each year, satu tahun kita akan ada 4 quarter. Okay, which is first quarter is January, February, March, second quarter is April, May, June, third quarter July, August, September, fourth quarter is October, November, December. Okay, for the short term planning, you predict let's say kita beli barang buy goods. Okay, kita beli barang, ada bayaran beli barang itu ada dibuat secara cash ataupun secara kredit. Then you need to predict, kalau you beli secara kredit atau secara hutang, kita beli barang secara hutang, kita akan bayar hutang tu dalam tempoh sebulan akan datang, 2 bulan akan datang, 3 bulan akan datang. And that payment tidak berlaku lagi. Okay, that payment is not happen yet, but you just forecast on your cash outflow. Bila kita bayar 2 bulan akan datang, what happen with our net cash flow? Okay, it same goes by with the sales. Okay, sales activities. For the sales activity, kita jual barang, definitely kita most of the company dia akan jual barang in terms of cash and in the form of credit. Kalau dia jual secara cash, there is no problem. Jual bulan ni, dapat duit bulan ni. Okay, jual sekarang, dapat duit sekarang. Okay, whereas when the firm sell good on credit, dia ada kredit pula, kredit 1 bulan, kredit 2 bulan, kredit 3 bulan. So you need to budget, you need to forecast. Kalau jual barang secara kredit, kita akan receive, which is our account receivable, we will receive in 1 month. Dalam sebulan akan datang, orang akan bayar. Okay, and then 2 bulan akan datang berapa banyak kita akan terima duit. So it's all about our cash inflow and cash outflow. And that inflow and outflow, you nak tahu dia net inflow, which is berapa banyak cash outflow, berapa banyak cash inflow kita, and then berapa banyak cash yang kita ada for that certain month. And then it is enough for our company to hold that cash. Okay, and then kalau tak cukup duit tu, cash tu kita kena buat apa. So the details about the managing cash, chapter ni ada kena mengena dengan chapter 5 nantilah yang kita akan belajar next week. Okay, so yang ni nanti bila you dah tengok cash tu apa semua, kalau if you have the shortage cash, tak cukup cash, so what can we do? Kita kena apa? Pinjam short term ke kena buat apa? Okay, so for the financial forecasting and planning for FIN420 untuk you, kita cuma tengok benda ini sahajalah for the short term planning and forecasting. More specifically, kita akan buat cash budget. And again, cash budget, you punya assignment adalah kena buat cash budget. Okay. Okay, so this is the format for cash budget. Okay, so senang je sebenarnya kalau you tengok. Okay, dia kena ada header on the company, okay, the company name, and then cash budget for the first quarter or second quarter or third quarter or fourth quarter of the year. Okay, tahun bila. This is month. Let's say the question asks you to construct a cash budget for the first quarter 2021. First quarter 2021, so this month, bulan ini, okay, so this month refer to the January, February, March. Okay, so kalau dia suruh you buat for the third quarter that mean ini adalah Julai, August, September. Satu tahun kita ada 4 quarterly basis. Okay, so the first thing yang kita kena tengok adalah apa dia? Satunya dalam buat cash budget, this is about the cash budget. When we talk about cash, everything that relate with the cash, which is cash inflow or cash outflow. Duit masuk, duit keluar. Dengan kata senangnya, apa yang masuk dalam pocket company dan apa dia yang keluar dalam apa yang keluar daripada pocket kita. Okay, so for the cash inflow, this is that relate with all that regarding the inflow activities. Number one is the total sales, jadi, and then cash sales from the total sales. Daripada total sales ni dia akan pecah dua, cash sales, cash and also credit. Okay, so for the cash, untuk cash sales, jadilah tak ada masalah cash sales. So credit, it can be kredit 1 bulan, kredit 2 bulan, kredit 3 bulan. Kalau ada 4 bulan kredit, letaklah 4 bulan. Kalau ada 6 bulan, tak ada. Selalunya tak ada lah. Dia cuma bagi you 1 atau 2 bulan. Okay. Dividend received, interest received. So this is all include with your receipt. Apa yang you dapat. Okay, sales of fixed asset, the sales of fixed asset, sales of common asset, sales of common stock, preferred stock. Okay, lepas tu ini sales of fixed asset, sales of common stock, actually ini adalah berkenaan dengan kita punya sources of fund. Okay, any inflow that relate, any cash that relate with your inflow, duit yang kita masuk, so kita kena letakkan dia dalam account ni, dalam segment cash inflow. So I letak kat situ any related sources or cash inflow. Then bila you dah buat total inflow, you need to sum up, okay, all of the value here. Okay, kita tambahkan dekat sini dapat berapa. Total sales, for the total sales please, okay, do not include the total sales. Okay, bila you nak tambahkan the summation for all of the inflow, okay, please exclude the total sales. Sebab apa? Sebab total sales ni kalau you tengok, the total sales include with the cash and credit sales. Sini kan, cash and credit dah ada dah. So kalau you letak lagi total sales, dia jadi redundant lah. Okay, redundant value dekat situ. Okay, again, for the in order to nak tahu ni, the total cash inflow, okay, the total cash inflow, you kena tambahkan semuanya kecuali the total sales. So it same goes by with the total cash outflow. So to calculate the total cash outflow dekat sini, total cash outflow, okay, jangan consider jangan ambil ni actual purchase. Jangan kira. Tapi dalam format, you kena letak. Okay, the amount for the actual purchase and the amount for the total sales, you kena letak. Okay, for the actual purchase, sama juga macam total sales. So the purchase, it can be in the credit purchase ataupun dalam bentuk cash purchase. Okay, and then salaries, rental, purchase of fixed asset, interest payment, dividend payment, insurance. Okay, dalam cash outflow, dia ada soalan dia akan letak depreciation. The depreciation of the company is 2,000. Depreciation kita ignore. Do not include depreciation bila you buat cash budget. Tidak diletakkan dalam ni. Okay, again, depreciation kita tak masukkan value for depreciation. Okay, in constructing our cash budget, kita tak buat. Okay, so then after you had calculate your total inflow and also your total outflow, the difference between inflow and outflow itu yang kita kata sebagai net cash flow. So you need to calculate net cash flow. Net cash flow, how you get net cash flow from the difference between inflow and outflow. Okay, lepas tu pula, lepas you dapat value for the net cash flow, sebenarnya kita punya yang ni je sebenarnya, yang main je, tiga ni pula dah, yang ni, sini ni, yang pentingnya. But in order to find the net cash flow, in order to get net cash flow, at first, you need to identify the cash inflow and cash outflow. Tu yang nampak panjang tu dekat sini nampak panjang. Tapi sebenarnya yang pentingnya yang ni. Kalau atas ni salah, okay, you salah letak inflow and outflow, definitely your net cash flow akan salah. Bila sini salah, yang lain ni pun akan salah lah. Okay, so after you get net cash flow, okay, kita akan add with beginning cash balance. So the beginning cash balance, so every month company will have the beginning, ni lah ending cash balance. So let's say for the first quarter 2021, first quarter 2021 kita nak buat cash budget for Nuri company. In the first quarter 2021, that means bulan January, February, March. Okay, so the beginning cash balance for January kita ambil from ending cash balance for the previous month. So January 2021 punya beginning cash balance adalah ending balance untuk December 2020. Alright, so you dapat beginning cash balance. Okay, net cash flow plus with beginning cash balance, then we will get ending cash balance. Again, ending cash balance for January, the ending cash balance for January, okay, will become beginning balance for February. Okay, beginning balance February. Lepas tu tambah pula net cash flow tambah dengan beginning cash balance for February. Then we will get ending cash balance. The ending cash balance for February akan jadi beginning. Ending untuk bulan lepas akan jadi beginning untuk current month. Okay. Lepas tu bila dah dapat ni semua ending cash balance, okay, lepas tu kita pun last with minimum cash balance. The minimum cash balance for the company, dia kena letak minimum balance lah berapa. Let's say minimum balance is 10,000. So ending cash balance, okay, the amount for the ending cash balance, okay, deduct with minimum cash balance. At the end, kita boleh tahu company punya cash position, whether it is a shortage ataupun ada extra cash. Okay, kita tahu sama ada dia ada extra cash ataupun dia tak cukup duit. Yang ni yang kita nak tengok. Okay, so this is the template, okay, yang you akan pakai bila nak buat cash budget for the company. Okay, so terus masuk example. So example dekat sini, One Segamat Corporation is in the process of estimating. You nampak